Hello, hello. Okay, should be all right, I hope. Let's see. Cool. All right. Uh, well, this is my first video like this, so I'm gonna probably cut in and out of this, figure it out. Hey, so I woke up, had my day, and was just taking my coffee, doing a little tarot reading for myself, actually. And yeah, Spirit was like, nope, you got a message, you got to get out. So here I am. Source says they want me to share a message. So let's see what it is. I've got my tarot deck here. Cool that there's 9. Bueno. Just give me a second. The music changed. Alright. Let's turn it down a bit. Okay. I think this is gonna have something to do with 2025. I'm seeing a snake, which the year of the snake was last year, the wood snake. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. This is maybe for some Leos. However, I'm seeing this symbol upside down. So maybe this is some imbalance specifically for if you have maybe Leo in your top 3 in your personal part of your chart. So your sun, moon, or rising, potentially even your Venus. Yeah. So look for those signs if you have Leo. Could also be the 5th house. I'm getting a lot of fire energy here, even maybe Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is also the 9th house, but I'm getting more Sagittarius again, maybe if it's in your top 3. Yep. Looks like there's just some imbalances that need review. I know that we are in the Gregorian New Year. However, the New Year doesn't start until April. So take maybe this time in this space to kind of reflect. But I want to get more about what is the message. But yeah, take time to reflect maybe until your until the proper New Year starts. I don't want to say proper, but until spring, because we all have our own beliefs in it. Okay. And I speak quite low, or softly, so yeah, hopefully, I don't know, hopefully you hear me. Bueno, what is the message? Because I'm getting the templanza as well, which is about balance. Of masculine, of feminine, excuse me. But also within, without. I'm gonna take this one. there might, don't be worried or anything like that if you're maybe still in the bed, if you're not really achieving the dreams and the goals that you have set out to achieve. Um, Specifically, there's something with maybe your communication, because we've got Mars here, but also with Gemini. Yeah, take this time as more of like a reflective moment. We've also got the Hermit here, so these are quite strong cards. We've got the Templanza and we've got the Hermit. With the Hermit, it did come out reverse, but no. Spirits, Source is telling me no. Yeah. So take this time to really reflect on the dreams and desires that you want to communicate out into your environment. Think about, when you think about the Hermit, he's sitting there, or he's not sitting there, but he's standing there, and he's got a lamp in his hand guiding his way, right? And the way I read this is you can't really run in the dark, right? You're gonna trip and fall. Think about that with life. You don't really, none of us really know exactly where we're gonna go. So don't just run. Yes, this is why we're also getting the Templanza. Okay, so that has a lot to do with Sagittarius as well. So when you have like this goal and this idea, don't just run straight to it without any thought behind it. Really reflect in these moments, in these months. Maybe we can get a clarification. I'm going to ask for, how long is this going to be? For 4 weeks, 4 days. In these next 4 days, really see if you can focus on the things that you want to materialize. We've got also the King of Oros, or the King of Discs, which is kind of like, it can be the father figure as well. Oh, hello. It can be, sorry, we've got a cat here. Hello, kind of cool. It can also be, yeah, I'm very attracted to, he's got wheat here. And, you know, this can go a lot with a lot of spiritual histories. Like, for example, the story of Ra, the sun god, how he basically is the first god of renewal, and when he's planted onto the earth and he's able to bring life because of Isis and Osiris, they create life on basically the first lands of Egypt by having a baby and blah blah blah. So again, just think about, and I'm seeing also, oh wow, I've never really noticed that. I'm seeing a lot with this kind of like sun. Well, there's like a glow in the background, so don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Keep positive self-talk in your brain here, and or do the best you can. I know that it's really difficult because the way and the dynamic that our society is set up in general, it's kind of set up for us to fail and not take the time for ourselves. But I guess we're a little bit lucky here if you know, are in the holiday season as well. When you're watching this, see if you can take some extra time to just reflect on, maybe even journal of the things that you really want to set the seeds in this winter time. Specifically, set the seeds of the things that you really want to see flourish when it comes spring. Okay. All right, is there anything else? Yeah, I'm seeing the sun card here. Well, it's not really the sun card, but it's giving a lot of dynamics like the sun. ¿Qué más? Yeah, we're also getting the justice in the scales, so it looks like there's a need for some balance. And whatever that may look like for you, you know. It could be in regard to, if we're also thinking about the material, it could be in regard to your health. You know, I don't know, maybe we're drinking a lot or eating a lot of sugar or drinking a lot of coffees or just overdoing it in some aspect that can be maybe affecting this idea that that you truly want to grow, that you truly trying to put the work in. So this is a lot of Virgo energy as well with the Hermit, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles. So when you think of Virgo, it is kind of the um, materialistic side of the matriarch, or the care of the mother, of think of Cancer as well. It's kind of more of the emotional and maybe even more intuitive in terms of, think of water, think of flow, think of how it wants to kind of fit into spaces. But when you think of an earth sign, it's more this isn't a fixed sign by any means, Virgo, but it wants to settle more. It wants to actually kind of put in the necessary work to make those goals come to fruition. So let's see. And this is something that you're going to have to do by yourself. Okay. I'm also getting the Nine of Wands here, which is kind of like not the last battle, but you're reaching the end here, okay? We're reaching the end of the year. Again, this is a lot of Sagittarius energy, so it's really saying to really shoot for the stars. Don't be afraid to dream. There's a lot of changes astrologically, planetary shifts that are moving, so things are not going to be the same. The things that we once knew, the rules that we once knew in regard to this world and the structures that have been placed and set up are changing. Confirmation. I'm sorry, I also see things as well. So if I'm also just like saying weird things, you know why. Okay. Is that it, Spirit? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you will reach success. Especially, yes. I think when it comes time to, because, I was talking about in the beginning, we were talking about the Leo energy here that's coming up in um, August or July. I'm not actually sure of the exact date, but in this time frame, there's going to be Jupiter in Leo, which is going to be a very, 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 very expensive time for a lot of us. So again, look at maybe where Leo or the fifth house is in your chart. Maybe you can see how that affects you. Um, if you have any, maybe even questions about where to find this information, just shoot me a message here as well. I'm here to kind of help out if you want. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for taking the time to listen. And I'm going to start posting more videos, maybe a little bit more dynamic as well. So confirmation, yes. I will be posting more videos here and with some frequency as well. So cool. All right. See you in the next video, or see you in the meantime. Ciao for now.